one of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division.
And action. Welcome, producers, to another episode of Universe. You're watching Friday Night SmackDown. This is episode number 661 of Universe Mode, so stay tuned and be ready. We got ourselves some big-time matches. What's up, Will? How you doing?
It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
And all right, let's go ahead and get things underway, guys. So tonight we got ourselves 4 big matches to determine who's going to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view to compete for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And we got ourselves a title match to kick things off right here, right now. This is for the women's tag team titles. Team Bad taking on the Queens. And I'll tell you right now, actually, who's going to fight in those chamber matches. So I believe the first one to kick it off is going to be Cruz and DKT. We'll also see Mario versus CJ. Semi-main event, Queston, Aaron Benson. And last but not least, main event, instead of an Intercontinental Championship contest, Nick Silva and FRJ will compete for that last spot in the Elimination Chamber matchup. Well, you have to wait for Raw for that one, Barrett, because that one, you're part of the Red brand, so yeah, we'll see that when we have Raw. You'll definitely compete in that one, since you know, we're gonna need, you know, spots open for there. So right now, the only people that will be participating in the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, of course, obviously, for the SmackDown side of things, is Charles Bailey, since he's the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. And of course, Brown Pride from an amazing showcase at the Elimination Chamber, being the runner-up. And also because of his performance in the Royal Rumble, AJ Smith will be in part of Raw's, and Brock Lesnar, since he's the World Heavyweight Champion. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, dude. No, I've heard about the news the past, like, I think, week or so. Why not have an NXT Elimination Chamber match? NXT is going to have its own pay-per-view. It's going to be Vengeance. So, you know, we'll see how that turns up and about. Going to be some interesting matches in that, to say the least. But I'm hoping the next game actually brings out War Games, because that'll be their, I guess that's kind of like their version of Elimination Chamber. It's actually WCW's, but it's a different variation that's really well known and really awesome, honestly. But yeah, as far as that goes, I think if anything we might, the only thing we'll have close to that is maybe a cage match, maybe Hell in a Cell. We'll see what happens. So I'm not sure if NXT is capable of holding an NXT, I don't know if NXT is capable of holding a chamber, but we'll have to let the wait and see, honestly. But yeah, if we could, because, well, I'll have to see, because I don't think NXT can hold the Elimination Chamber, because they'll just switch to, like, well, then again, it might change. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because I was looking at it, I'm like, because usually when a pay-per-view's coming up, we have title matches, kind of like how AEW did, but honestly, we have more than that, because it's like usually the whole thing is, you know, championship matches. I think it was kind of like that, wasn't it? Yeah, it was kind of like that on AEW. So if we didn't have an NXT pay-per-view coming up, then it would have been like every match is a title match. But instead, now we can have #1 contenders contests. And I'll tell you this right now, guys, at the moment, hold on, Natalya might actually win it here. Nope. Since Pecado de Velocidad won the United States title, he wants to vacate the Cruiserweight Championship. And so now we're going to definitely crown at one point a brand new Cruiserweight Champion, because, you know, it's like, well, I want to be a part of the main roster now. Main roster guys get more money, to get bonuses and stuff like that because they get nothing on the main roster and whatnot. So I want to get a part of that. I want that. I need that. Give me that, you know. So I mean, other than that, I wish him well on Raw, but we're gonna miss him on NXT. Him and Victor Wraith actually had wow, they went in very different methodical ways to get there. And yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, you know, you got one guy who won the Rumble to take care of business there. Yeah, we'll give you a contendership match, Brandon. So you can have an opportunity to fight at, I don't know which one. It could be the North American. It could be the NXT. We kind of got to see who's there, you know. Hey. But yeah, we'll book you and everything. Don't worry about that. And then plus, like I said, we're gonna definitely see a brand new cruiserweight champion. The title will be vacated, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I heard the news about Sarah Lee. Honestly, I don't know what happened. They didn't really give too many details about it. And I didn't even know she got married too. I forgot who she married. Oh, Wesley Blake. Yeah, she married Wesley Blake. And honestly, that sucks because, you know, she was very young. She was like 30, I think. And yeah, it's just kind of heartbreaking because you don't, yeah, I mean, you don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. Well, we might find out what happened. But I don't know, because usually, I mean, at first I thought maybe it was like a drug overdose. But I don't think she was on drugs. You know, I don't think she's ever had any type of things like that. So it could be a car accident. So we don't know. We don't have any details. So yeah, she's probably clean. It could have been a motor vehicle accident. And yeah, and then look at that too. Like you said, she just had a kid. Like, that just sucks, man. I think Shayna's about to put it away for her team, and there it is, through the table. Natalya and Shayna Baszler, the queens. You got the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Spades retaining their tag team titles.
Still, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Natalya and Shayna Baszler, the Queens.
They're happy to win, but
and there you go. The celebration begins on those two right there. Amazing. Don't see it any better than that. We're going to move on to the next one. And up next, we got ourselves the first singles contest. Okay, here we go. Who's going to the chamber? Is it going to be Cruz or is it going to be DKT? We'll find out momentarily. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, what up, Carrie? It's again, it sucks because, man, you know, you see somebody who's in the wrestling world, right? And I don't know, man. It just, honestly, it really sucks. Because, you know, you never heard anything bad about her. You never like, you know, there was never any controversy. So, you know for sure that, like, she wasn't a bad person. She won Tough Enough. She had an opportunity to, you know, basically become a wrestler, a WWE superstar, and make a good amount of money. Things didn't go through, unfortunately. Could have been a creation issue. Maybe they just, you know, were like, oh, because not a lot of Tough Enough winners win it and make it. So, I mean, it kind of sucks, but hey, that's just how it goes, honestly. But hey, what are you gonna do about it, you know?
Making his way to the ring, representing D-Generation X from Anchorage, Alaska, weighing in at 219 pounds, one half of the SmackDown.
Give her a hard time. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing too. Like, I think that's the one thing you have to understand if you're a trainer. Like, you really have to understand, like, you know, these guys and girls that are on Tough Enough, essentially they never wrestled a day in their life practically, and so you have to like, you got to train them from scratch, you know what I mean? And there's one half of the SmackDown Tag Champions, because you know, at the end of the day, these guys they're there for a reason. Okay, this wasn't like a mistake. It wasn't like, oh,
and his opponent from
they shouldn't be here.
Illinois, weighing in
like,
297
I get it.
pounds, the
oh, maybe it was like, maybe she had an aneurysm. Maybe she had like a brain aneurysm and that killed her. Cause like, she says she has a sinus infection. Maybe that, cause that's the only thing I can think of that's close to the brain. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, well, maybe that sinus infection was like, you know, head related. Maybe she had an aneurysm. That's the only thing I could think of. Teen Champ is here, nice. So I heard that Monster Contention match. Yeah, he'll have a contendership match. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, a lot of those people, they don't essentially like. Like, they don't know how to wrestle. So you gotta cut them some slack over here. In my opinion, you have to cut them some slack and teach them.
Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's
At the same time, at the same place. But that's just, you know, that's what I'm thinking, because people vote on them for a reason. So it's like more like, I understand they're not like, oh my god. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they were picked because the fans want to see them, you know, basically wrestle. They want to see them compete, and they want to see them, like, become a wrestler. So, like, you know what I mean? Come on, man. You gotta cut them some sort of slack, in a sense. What's the card for tonight? Well, essentially, oh hell no. So essentially, we have contenders matches left and right. I'm gonna make it to 15 and leave it. Oh my gosh. Screw it.
Great escape from the armbar.
But yeah, we got these two fighting for the chamber match.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got
and then after that, we have Mario and then we're gonna have Mario and CJ fight for the chamber spot. Semi-main event is Quest and Aaron Benson for that chamber spot. And then last but not least, main event time. You know what time it is, man. FRJ and Nick Silva, instead of fighting for the Intercontinental title, they're going to fight for the last spot in the chamber. And that's about it. So we'll leave it at that and see what happens. Let me see. Jenny wasn't tough enough, so was Mandy. Yeah, so Jenny. Oh wait, you talking about Natalia's sister? I know. Okay, see, you know, Mandy. See, that's the thing. They were patient with her. They taught her how to wrestle, and then now she's like somewhat of a, I guess you can say, like a fan favorite. and it's a success. It's a success for a reason. Oh wait, that might be it. Near fall.
He kicked out, he kicked out. How is that not 3?
If you're wondering, your next pay-per-view will be Full Gear or AEW. So the next AEW pay-per-view would be All Out. That's right. Yeah, so we're gonna do All Out. Look at that. Oh, the funeral to Mark. Well, Cruz now. He doesn't go by Mark anymore. He likes to go by his last name. And look at that. Death Days to follow through. That might be it. DKT could be going to the chamber. 1, 2, and near fall. So close, but no cigar, my friend. And now Cruz going up top. Big move incoming. What's he going to go for? Yes, he does. Got all of it, too. A diving, looked like a fist drop. And gonna maybe drag him away from the ropes and try to put this match to an end.
Here he goes for the win.
And here we go. Let's see it. 1, come on, 2, and never mind. Got close again, but not quite. Just a little bit more to go. Oh, and there's a knee to the abdomen. Oh, what the hell? That'll work. Looking to go high risk on his own accord. And, elbow right to the back, upper back area. And let's see here, would that be enough maybe? Oh, no, not quite. Look at that one. Yeah. We're getting close to episode 666 indeed. I know, man. We've had a lot of episodes. Jeez. And DKT, you know, again, competing at a very, very high level right now. Damn. So is Cruz, though. That's why he's here. And look at this. He's got him. What's he gonna do here? Oh, look at this. What the hell? Oh! Neck first into the canvas. And setting him up again. That bad look. Went for the Death Days, but Cruz was able to escape. And look at this, money DDT. That might be it. That might be enough to punch his ticket into the Elimination Chamber, and it's over. Cruz is going to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Just like that. Wow. Let the celebration begin. I don't know how DKT feels after that one, but man, it can't be too good though. He's offered. Let me see here. And there you go. Good sportsmanship being shown there, and Cruz has an opportunity to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion at the upcoming pay-per-view for the Elimination Chamber. We're gonna move on to the next match though, but damn, wow. Did I expect that? Absolutely not. But it is over, and he took care of business. I gotta give him credit where it's due, man. He showed up, he showed out. So did DKT. No, hey, man, I gotta tell you, man, like, DKT has nothing to be ashamed of, because again, both guys were competing at high levels for the past month or so, and they both deserved an opportunity. Sadly enough, there was only one person that was gonna get it, and it was Cruz. So now, so I think we're only going to do 2 chambers, and that's for the world titles. I know before, I remember a long time ago, we used to do like 4. We did it for like the Intercontinental, United States, WWE, and Universal, but yeah, now we're just doing 2 for this upcoming one, because I'm like, we don't, what do you call it? I don't think we need essentially that many, but yeah, excuse me. But nonetheless, we are halfway done with seeing who's competing in the Elimination Chamber for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, guys. Again, you already know Brown Pride is in there, the champion himself, Charles Bailey's in there, and now Cruz is in there, and we got 3 more. Yeah, you don't want to risk the crash, man. I think that doesn't happen too often, so it's pretty cool. But I think the only time we experienced them, only in this game so far, is the Royal Rumble. I think it just can't handle that many people. Or if we have like 8-man ladder matches. WrestleMania, it could happen, but I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see and find out. But I think we'll be okay this year. And so here comes Mario now. He's gonna have the opportunity to show up and show out. We'll see how he does. And CJ, yeah, he's already ready to go. He's ready to battle. And guys, this is literally Friday Night SmackDown, guys, because we are here on Friday. It is nighttime, at least in California. I don't know how about everybody. Actually, it is still nighttime for everybody else, because I think it's not even midnight yet. So technically speaking, it is Friday Night SmackDown.
Representing D-Generation X from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 270 pounds, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Chosen One. You can see exactly why the arena is.
And there you have it. So we should have one more. Oh, we're gonna have one more DLC. Now that I would expect to see the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. No Cody Rhodes? Because, like, you know, it wouldn't be that hard, right? Because I know they wanted to bring in Cody Rhodes for, like, a DLC because it was too late to add him into the game. And look at CJ, man. Look at that. What the hell? Oh, nice cross body. Because I'm like, you know, I look at it and I say, well, if they wanted to, they could have done a DLC. We talked about that before. We're like, yeah, because, you know, before, back on the, what the hell, look at that. Oh, dropkick, and Mario just stood there and let it happen. Like, back in the day, if you had Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and you bought the old WWE 12 games, WWE 13, or WWE 2K14 for that matter, even SmackDown vs. 2011, if you went on to the store, you can buy, they'll throw in a DLC. I remember one time, like when Ryback came in, he was a hot, you know, superstar coming in to, like, and he was gaining some, you know, what's the word I want to look for? He was gaining some popularity, especially, and I was surprised because, I mean, yeah, because a lot of people liked him because his association with Nexus as Skip Sheffield, yep. So when he came in as Ryback, that everybody knew who he was already, so they already kind of liked him in that sense. And then they saw what he was doing early on, they liked him again, so they're okay. Well, hell, if you want, we'll just put him up in there, and if you want to buy him, $2. Yeah, so I mean, you know, that's definitely, I mean, hell, it's somewhat possible if they wanted to do that to this day, they probably can, but I think honestly, like, because even then too, the only thing that sucks is that their moveset, the main thing they worried about was the way they looked, the entrance, the theme song, that was pretty much it, and like the finishers, signatures. Their moves weren't really on par with what they do. It was like, Ryback doesn't do this, Ryback doesn't do that. They just kind of threw in a generic move set for him. Or he did moves that other wrestlers would do that you would never see him do. But they made sure that mostly everything was accurate. Like, based off of looks, theme song, entrance. Now my bid for Mario and CJ is going to the chamber. Damn, what the hell? Mario he got buried pretty much. Well, DX could have had a 1/3 chance of walking out with the world title, but now it's only down to 1, and that's less than 20% of a chance of happening.
Gotta be humiliated and embarrassed.
It could have been like, yeah, I think it was like 15 point something %. But man, yeah, that's wow. CJ really showed up, man, and if he does that at the chamber, he might actually be a champion. The first world title of his career. Well, next semi-main event, everybody, Quest versus Aaron Benson. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I remember Ray's Day of the Dead too. That was pretty solid, man. I was like, well, okay, that's not too bad. Like, Rey Mysterio always has like, I think he's like the best male superstar with like intriguing gear, and a lot of effort per se when it comes to his attire. Everybody else, not so much, quite honestly. Because I don't know, like, see, I can't really think of, maybe RVD for that matter, because his is airbrushed, which is really cool. And then, you know, the only other person to do that too was Ryback, and people were like, oh, you know, now that Ryback's doing it with his gear, he's like, oh yeah, he's like a Goldberg knockoff and an RVD knockoff and all these things too. And people thought, oh, maybe RVD would feel offended that Ryback is essentially, you know, stealing RVD's due. But RVD is like, no, I'm not even mad about that. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's like,
his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 249 pounds, Hugh West.
the thing I say is that he's like, you know, for me, it doesn't really bother me. But per se, he was more happy because the person that was doing Ryback's airbrushing was his friend. And so his friend's making money. Good money. And so he has no problem. He's like, yeah, go get your bread, man. If Ryback using airbrush for his attire is going to make my friend money because he goes to my friend to, you know, do business with, then hey, I ain't got nothing to hate on, so like, respect. Well, I have Tyler Black now, but it locked behind my faction, also early FCW Roman and Tesla and Randy. Well, that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, a lot of minor things happen in the wrestling world, you know. Well, one major, but a lot of other minor things. Man, but I'll tell you this though. Despite everything that happened with CM Punk and AEW and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and everybody else involved, CM Punk gave the wrestling world the biggest moment in history, and that can never be taken away by anybody. Like, literally the biggest moment of the wrestling world this year, maybe even in the last 10 years, was CM Punk coming out of essentially retirement for one last run. Sadly, it went out the way it did, like this, and yeah. But he did something nobody ever thought would have happened. He came back out of, like, he came back from retirement,
He is in perhaps the best shape of his
and
career, and he will need
yeah, man, he just straight up had the biggest pop. Like, he had an Attitude Era type of pop. The man jumped into the crowd, and man, that was amazing.
And here's a superstar that is all
What about Edge did last year? Edge had a good return, but the thing is this though, like, I think what it was though is like, a lot of people in today's era, they don't really know who Edge is, and because it's a lot of casuals per se. Nice kick out from Quest. I think CM Punk's was bigger than that. Edge had a big moment though, don't get me wrong.
look at this.
But I don't know, man. I think oh, nice right hand. Excuse me. But I think that
He knew what was coming.
I think Edge had he had the biggest moment last year. Oh damn, he missed. But CM Punk had it this year. But this year, man, I think that pop right there was like, I think that moment was amazing. Yeah, they have faced each other. Remember, Punk cashed in the Money in the Bank contract on Edge and won the World Heavyweight title. That's the one time I can tell you for sure they faced off against each other. The other time was in like 2000, I think 6 or 2005. It was Edge, Rated RKO, Randy Orton, of course, Mike Knox, John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, whatever you want to perceive him as, and Umaga. They took on, I think it was Sabu, RVD. No, I take that back. Sorry, that was a different match. They took on D-Generation X, which was, you know, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, and it might have been Matt Hardy, Team Extreme, I believe, and they swept them. So those are two for sure I can throw up off the top of my head. Other than that, though, as a one-on-one contest, besides Money in the Bank, I cannot think of one. I'm pretty sure they have, though. I just don't remember. And during the early years of CM Punk, he more than likely beat him. Look at that. Oh! Oh! And the thing is, sucks though, is we'll probably never see CM Punk wrestle again now. He's done with AEW, he's done with wrestling. He's not going to Impact. That's it. He ain't going back to WWE, that's for sure. So, kind of sucks, but it is what it is, man. Nice clothesline, get him back up, and followed by another. Pick him back up to his feet, and trifecta of clotheslines from Quest. How about Paige return? That was a big moment for the women's wrestling world side of things, I should say. Paige, well, no, Saraya, what the hell? Okay. Well, I think, honestly, good for her. She's going to make some money. She's going to wrestle around a crowd like she wanted to. WWE never wanted to do that. That's their fault. I think the only person they ever took that chance on was probably Edge. And that was it. They didn't want to take a chance on they didn't want to take a chance on Paige. And quite honestly, I don't know why. I think, you know, it would have helped out in a lot of different ways. You know, they gave up on Paige, they gave up on Christian Cage, and they're both doing really good. Well, now Paige is doing good. Christian Cage is doing really good. And you know, I think it sucks. Cause man, they should have. Yeah, they should have took the chance. Cause they didn't. Oh, okay, no, they did take a chance on Daniel Bryan. And the only people they took a chance on was Daniel Bryan and Edge. Oh, right into the abdomen. That might be it. 1, 2, and it's not quite. Would AEW get in trouble if they mention about the NXT Women's Championship? Like, in what regard? Do you mean just say it in general, or like how did they mention it? What a spear from Benson! 2. It's over. And Aaron Benson is going to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That means we only got one more spot open.
That was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest in his career by far.
Celebration begins. Wait a minute. Oh. And Quest's like saying, I want to shake your hand. I want to give you some respect. Good luck, and go get him. So Charles Bailey's going to have his money's worth, man. He's got Brown Pride, he's got Cruz, he's got CJ, and now he's got Aaron Benson. He's got one more.
Great sportsmanship.
And we'll take it from there. So now that made this. Oh. Well. Let me see. So, because I'm trying to figure this out. Your first question is, would they get in trouble if they mention or they talked about the NXT Women's Championship? But like, I want you to elaborate what you mean by that, and what happened with a certain New Day member. Like, I know what you're talking about. Honestly, I don't. Well, I'll tell you this: if hypothetical, but before we get there, Nick Silva, FRJ main event, non-title match. Instead for the title, they're gonna fight for that last chamber spot. See what happens. But yeah, if AEW, whether it's commentators, its social media team, or any announcer or interviewer, were to go out at some point in time on television or social media to mention or insinuate Xavier Woods and Paige/Saraya, that would be bad business. And when I mean bad business, I mean extremely bad business. Because, first of all, that does not affect WWE in any way, shape, or form. That doesn't, like, give WWE a bad name, honestly. That is in poor taste. The only people that are going to be affected by that are going to be Xavier Woods, Brad Maddox, and he's, you know, irrelevant to the wrestling world now. I don't even think he wrestles anymore. And Saraya. Xavier Woods does not work in AEW. So that just leaves Saraya. Now, if I'm AEW, whether I'm Tony Khan or any of the GMs or the CEO, whatever kind of title I have there, obviously that would definitely be my high priority of do not talk about list at all. This is poor taste. Now, if I'm MJF, that's a different story. But what's the likelihood of MJF and Saraya butting heads? You know, publicly. Like, very little to none. Now, if it were to happen behind closed doors and it's not a work, because obviously to get it to be a work, Saraya needs to have it basically approved. Otherwise, if he just does a shoot like WCW days, then he might get disciplined. He might get 15 more power bombs, maybe 20 more. If it was behind closed doors, he can probably get fired for harassment or sexual harassment, and nobody would probably ever want to hire him. So it's, again, it's in poor taste, and I would say I don't think even MJF would do that. I don't think so. If Saraya was cool, the only way I see it ever being done in any way, shape, or form in that matter is if Saraya is okay with it. But I mean, she wanted to kill herself. That's how bad it was, or unalive herself. Sorry, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I know I can't say it on any other social media platform. Maybe YouTube, I'm not sure, but unalive. Sorry, YouTube, but she wanted to unalive herself because of that happening. So I don't think that'll happen. But again, Zappy, what do you mean by would they get in trouble for mentioning the NXT Women's title? Because anywhere you go to, even like when it was What Culture, WCPW, they would always mention everyone's accolades. Oh, this person is a former Impact Champion, WWE Champion, NWA Champion, NJPW Champion, Intercontinental Champion, or it could be like WWE United States Champion, NJPW United States Champion, former Divas Champion, Raw Women's Champion, WWE Women's Champion, like this company World Tag Champion or regular Tag Champion. I don't think they'll get in trouble per se in that regard. FRJ looking for the DDT, 9-time Intercontinental Champion, tied up, second ever 9-time Intercontinental Champion, trying to gun for the record at some point, but he's got to lose it first. But since him and Nick Silva, I mean, essentially these guys are, I guess they're practically done then, since they're not fighting for the title, they're fighting for a world title. Multiple chops and punches and chops. Swinging neck breaker. Nope. Turn him around. And look at that forearm right into the back of the head. Dragon suplex. No pin attempt. IC champ in the house indeed. Can he get Nick Silva's number and put him away here? Dragging away from the ropes and going for a pin attempt. Looking to put it away. 1, 2. Close call, but no cigar. But yeah, again, I still want to know about what you mean that they would get in trouble for mentioning an NXT title. Hey, Nana. Yeah, they did that too. That was pretty cool. I didn't expect. No. So I didn't expect like I kind of expected. What happened? Oh, I don't care. Yeah, they can be open. Excuse me. Oh, twisted enforcer slam. And that might be it for the champion. 2 and no. But yeah, I think I heard she might have been in the Rumble. I was like, okay, but I didn't expect her to come out hardcore country. I didn't expect her to come in with the title and it being displayed on the little like name tag coming in, Impact Champion, Impact Women's Champion. You know, I thought she would have came in with her theme song, with her WWE gear, her WWE theme song, and everything. Oh, Enforcer kicked FRJ, and that's not it. He's not done. Looking to hit it again, a twisted Enforcer slam. Looking to beat him finally here tonight and earn the title shot, but no, he just got the shoulder up again. It was pretty cool that they did that. I think, honestly, it was a good way to make up for the way they treated her departure by giving her all her stuff in a freaking garbage bag. So that, you know what? We want you here. We're gonna promote everything. You know, you're gonna have your song that you made and that it's displayed in Impact Wrestling. You're gonna have that be played when you come in. You can have your old gimmick from Impact Wrestling debuted in WWE. You can even bring out your championship that you won in Impact. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna make this just right. And plus, Impact's gonna get we're gonna get the benefit. Like, you're in the Rumble, you're doing all this stuff, but then we're gonna do all this for you to say like thank you and like I'm sorry and make it up to you. DDT to Nick Silva. And looking to put him away here to knock him off again. Only one. And FRJ doing really good right now. He's got him up onto his feet. And looking for another DDT. That time it busted him open. Silva gets kicked right in the spine. Mounting away. Look at the right hand. Multiple right hands. Looking for more and more. Oh, and a slap to the face. And FRJ going up top. He could be going for a frog splash. He could be going for a Phoenix splash. He's going for the frog splash. And he got all of it too. Maybe he's in the center of the ring. He could have pinned him, but no, he does not want to. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. He's going for the Punisher. He hit him with the Punisher. That's it. That's it. FRJ is going to the chamber. He's going to the Elimination Chamber. He's going to have a chance to become a double champ. Oh, no, he's not. Nick Silva able to get the shoulder up in this, what is it, 3.5-star matchup, damn near 4 stars. FRJ getting him up to his feet. What's he going to do now? Take this to the outside, maybe? Oh, stunner! A stun gun, and a diving crossbody springboard out to the ropes, but Silva rolls out the way and nobody's home. And look at that, now targeting the legs of FRJ. Look at that. Oh, man! And Silva ties him up, throws him back inside the ring. Silva, man, he's like, you know what? Forget the IC title. I want a world title shot. And I'm about to take care of business right here. Oh, gut wrench suplex. Followed by looking for another. Can he hit it? He does. Toss him. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like she was the first person to do it. Oh, 2K out of nowhere. He hit the 2K right on the money. And that could do it, guys. Dragging away from the ropes. Nick Silva's done for too. And FRJ's no. What? The Punisher that nobody ever hardly kicks out of. Nick Silva kicked out. 2K. He kicks out of. He hit 2 enforcers. Well, 1 enforcer kick. And he hit 2 twisted enforcer slams. These guys are killing each other all for that opportunity at becoming... Oh, enforcer kick again! Caught him off guard. 1, 2, and Nick Silva. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? He's looking for a third one. Here it is. Twisted enforcer slam. T-E-S. 2 and 3. Oh my. What? Somehow, 4 stars, and you gotta be kidding me. Nick Silva hit 3 twisted enforcer slams, 2 enforcer kicks, and it's not over. And FRJ gets slammed down from the gorilla press onto the canvas. Look at this, rebounding out the ropes. Oh, nobody home, he rolled out the way. FRJ has a chance here, he's got to go for it. He's got to make it count, looking for another DDT. Looking to regain momentum and consciousness, get him up to his feet. Oh, he's going for he went for the kill switch. And look at Nick Silva tossing him by the neck. Got him back up to his feet, and what's he gonna do here? How about a belly-to-belly slam? And again, looking to go for it one more time, looking for the slam, but nobody home once more. Back elbow, and oh! Also, I meant because is she cleared, they may have her pair with DMD. With the DMD, and so far this year, a lot of AEW heels bring out the people path. What's the DMD? And FRJ going high risk. He's going for the big move again. Look at that diving elbow, but nobody home. And Nick Silva with he's got the chance here. What's he gonna do? Drag him over against the ropes. Oh, look at this. Wrenching the neck against the ropes there. Oh, cutting off all oxygen. Right hand gets counter with a right. And a kick. Oh, look at this. He's going for a second Punisher. His third finisher of the night. If that doesn't put him away, I don't know what will. 2 freaking Punishers? No way. And Nick Silva. Unbelievable. No way, there's no way. Oh, look at this. He's going for a third Punisher. And he got it. 4 finishers in Nick Silva for the win. And to go to the chamber. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What is it gonna take? He's going for another Punisher. And he got it. No way. He hit him with 4 Punishers. 1, 2, it's over. You gotta be kidding me. That may be the match of the year, guys. Holy shit. FRJ hit a 2K and he hit 4 Punishers on Nick Silva. That's exactly what it took to end this contest. Oh my God, that was insane. I said they're breaking the Charlotte. And the 9-time Intercontinental Champion continues to make history. He's got a shot at becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. He's got a chance just like the other 5, but look at that, 5 stars, man. That right there, I'm gonna take a. I gotta take a screenshot of that right there, guys. That was unbelievable. That was a huge match. Those, oh, I know, yeah, I know who that is. I know who that is. But man, that was insane, guys. I ain't never seen. I'm gonna watch that again, man. That was right, man. You don't want to talk about a main event? You want to talk about one of the greatest matches in history? There you go, right there, guys. Look at that freaking FRJ's bruise. Look at his right cheek. Wow. Well, guys, that's it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And now, before we go, I'll let you know everybody's SmackDown participants for the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Charles Bailey, Brown Pride, Cruz, CJ, Aaron Benson, and FRJ. Without further ado, that's it for today. And again, I want to thank you all for watching, tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing to become a producer today, commenting with me and others' interactions. being a part of the Discord. And yeah, I hope you all had a good day. And I will see you all in the next one. But until the next one, have a great one. Cut. And that's a wrap.